Cancer, hi there, this is Kim with your messages. These are meant to find you in the next 3 days, but I'll tell you, the intention here is to find out what's coming in the future. What is something that we just don't know, don't see, or what is it that we're alchemizing? I kind of want to know some exciting things. So, Spirit guide me. Spirit guides, angels, for the sign of Cancer. Also, if you would like a private reading, I have recorded readings available. I send you a private link, and they start at $20 and go up from there. And thank you so much for the support I've gotten thus far. I've got Kim Krans decks out here. Let's start with this one. This is her archetype deck. Let's just start with that for the sign of Cancer. Wow. Wow. Tapping into a very abundant Cancer energies here, because this card is Anima Mundi, which is the soul of the earth, the world. It's everything that is in it. So it's like, I am all that I am, not in an egotistical way, but in a literal, you have access, you're going to have access to everything. This can be a lot of wealth in many different forms. It is everything. So, we're starting off strong. All right. Good. What else for Cancer then? What else? A secret. I love it. A secret. A sacred secret. Something is going to be unlocked. This abundance, maybe. Wow. Okay. That's one of my favorite cards, because it means that something is going to, well, that you're going to be enlightened, the yellow, to something that has been concealed from you. Spirit is saying it is a secret. It was meant to be opened at a certain time in your life. And guess what? That time is coming up. That time is coming soon. Tell me more about the secret. Since this is a what's coming that you don't know, makes sense. Changing of the seasons. The autumn card has 9 gold balls here. So I always think of 9 of Pentacles, like harvest, you know. The glass. Ooh. I'm getting watched, studied, looked at. And I'm noticing that eye as I say that. So, normally this card here is about our own focus. Kind of like the law of attention. Where we put our attention, where we put our focus on, that's what grows. But I see somebody that has a very big picture thinker here, because you're including everything. And there's something about you that is being watched, looked at, or even studied. Because how in the world are you achieving this? That's like what's going to be going through people's heads is, how are you achieving this much? And why are certain things unlocking for you and it doesn't seem like it is for others? This can be a spiritual gift or an ability. We can have clairvoyance here with this vision that I'm getting. Interesting reading. Really interesting. I think I want to pull from Intuitive City Tarot to find out more. Wheel of Fortune on the cut. Cycle of change. Fortunate time. The wheel is spinning for you. And you are so tapped in. You're tuned in to all that is. Could have had a really big awakening moment where that glass was you peering into yourself and then you saw it all. You found the abundance inside you. Now it's time to manifest. You figured out a secret. You have also figured out a secret. Interesting. All right. Cool messages for Cancer. I like that. I like that. All right. Tell me more. Tell us more. Oh, don't be hesitant. Not right now. Don't be hesitant. There's a new loving beginning or new start here. It's like a message from Spirit saying, hey, there's this new thing to try out. You're going to love it. And there's this energy of, oh, I'm a little hesitant. I don't know if I should or if I shouldn't. Six of Swords reverse. It's a little, I don't know. Oh, I think you should. I'd be love blooming, love blossoming here. Oh, it's big. Okay. What else? Whoa. Yeah, just kidding. Picking up more hesitancy towards making some sort of big move. Not really sure. We're using, okay. Alright, so that makes sense. Okay, so I have the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, I have the Strength card in the reverse and the King of Swords upright. You see a pattern here now, right? Of, I feel like I want to take action, but my logical mind might be getting in the way here. Something in the way. It'd be the mind. It'd be the mind. Okay. Don't overthink this, is what they're saying. Don't overthink this. Jump in. Do a free fall for the universe. Do a trust fall. Connect the heart to the mind. Connect the heart to the mind. Whoa, what are you dealing with here? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords. Who have you dealt with? Okay, well, this is going to be putting a complete end to something. Somebody was, okay, your discernment is great. I'm going to say your discernment is really great. You're able to figure out those things that you need to put to an end, and whether that's like a relationships with other people or in some way deceiving ourselves. I have to get another deck out. I want to figure out why. It feels like other energies because you're able to discern them and it's like no more. Somebody may have tried to be very dishonest with you over and over, and now it's like, no. No, not letting that happen. Gonna have a completion and ending because you did your research, you got information. You did your information. Curiosity. Somebody is watching as you end something with someone who is dishonest. So it's kind of something that needed to be done because they were causing complications, interference. They were jealous of your power. Jealous of your power and authority that you hold naturally. Natural born leader. King of Wands. Candle went out. Yeah. That usually is indicating the end of a situation, and since you have the Ten of Swords, it makes sense. I have a feeling all three of those are probably going to go out in this reading. Maybe it was all three people. Because there's many energies that are involved with the Five of Wands. They have a feeling they're going to be, it's like they're surprised that you figured something out. How did you know? How did you know that somebody was being dishonest or sneaky? It's like, how did you know, or how did you pick up on this? Someone wants to know how did you know? And it is jealousy. I'm pretty sure because we have these kings, these are leaders, these are masters, mastery. Let me word it like that before I get any thing in the comments. So yeah, mastery, like for your mind, your talent, your intellect, and the things that you're able to build, the way that you can tap into all that is. Well, they can't stop your focus, can they? You have a Queen of Swords on the bottom. It says she knows what must be done and isn't afraid to do it. Now, that's the person who's using, man or woman, but by the way, we have divine counterparts here. We have the Queen and the King of Swords, a really strong, maybe even telepathic bond, a very strong connection here between two people. She will use that sword if she has to. So some people are not going to be able to experience this kind of wealth that you have coming in. And it was all because you saw through their shadiness. And now you have a plan. No one else knows about the plan. Something I feel like is telling you to take a chance on something refreshing, new. Page of Cups. But we may be hesitant because said you're very rational. You think about things, strategy first, right? So strategy, strength. Now it's coming out upright. And the Nine of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. But here we have this Three of Swords energy too. But it's like that I think that's what you're doing. So either loss or some sort of heartbreak. If it was a romantic thing, it was a heartbreak. It was a bad one. I mean, because it led to the Ten of Swords. So you could have a lot of confidence right now when it comes to how you get your wealth, how you can do things on your own. Entrepreneurship, reward for your efforts here. Luxury at the end of the world, it says. And that's definitely some sort of luxury that you're tapping into. I think you're the one that's probably ending something with that Three of Swords. So also news or information could be about that. Oh, yay. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. When I said that, it could be about that, I was looking at the Nine of Pentacles, which you can't see, but I was looking at the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like news or information coming in about some sort of money that's coming in for you, and it's a big amount. And it helps you get out of hardship or a worry or a care or concern about material things. And sometimes this is also a worry or concern about our health. So if it's in the reverse, that's what the news is going to be about. It's a overcoming kind of energy, like you overcame something. You overcame something hard. So that's this confidence that you have, this strength that you have is something that was like, it was hard won, right? Like you went through things to have this. Because sometimes you don't know how much strength or courage you have until you're put in a compromising position where you have to find it. Beautiful. Two King of Wands side by side. Like I say, you're this, and I like what they say on that, creative vision. This one says natural born leader, but they're both like in the spotlight. You're building things and you're going to be inspiring and motivating other people around you. If I can do this, you can do this. It's kind of the attitude that I'm feeling. A genius mind, and a curiosity like no other here. That's what's getting you to the top. That's what's helping you build this. So keep on building, or keep on with your vision. Yay. Keep on with your vision that you have, because it is granting you everything here. Change. Cycles of change. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up to tell you you are fortunate again. That this is a new cycle. So part of the surprise is going to be these people, these energies that were contributing to your hurt or betrayals, seeing how successful you're going to be and how you don't need them. You didn't need them to begin with, but you certainly don't need them on this path. Tell me more about what's coming for Cancer, please. A big yes. And look how it blends in. Yay. I love it. It looks like it's another ray. The way that it laid down. Oh. Okay, so it's a big yes from the universe. A card dropped. This is the card that dropped, the Forked Road. So look, it's a big yes from the universe. Your creative vision, what you want to build, putting you into this King of Wands energy is huge. It's huge. It's the promise of a happy future. And it's also, in a way, like it's linked to the pot of gold, right? So it's linked to that everything. So the Forked Road says direction change, options, free will, choice, possibilities, a turning point, which you don't see coming. The choice, the big decision. Wow. The big decision. And by the way, you can be making manifestation intentions with these candles. That is why I have them lit in the first place. Something else for Cancer. Shield yourself. Protect yourself. Ward off unwanted energies. It's those. I'm positive of it. They also want you to know that you are extremely protected at this time. And this secret, this thing that's to be unlocked, and you tapping into all this wealth and abundance, that is shielded, that is protected also. Nobody can stop this cycle of change coming in for you. No one. And it's very likely you're showing up as the knight, this heroic King of Wands kind of energy. I don't know who you are, but I even have curtain call with acclaim, fame, celebrity. You're in the spotlight. Jeez. Very likely. And that you see this handcuff that is half open here, well, half the side is open. It's very likely that you are breaking free from some pretty ugly forces that were trying to stop something from happening for you. But we can see that doesn't happen. That doesn't occur. And so this is the need to break free from those types of people, toxic situations. It's the need to break free from that. And I have a feeling that it involves like even what could have been considered a friend group, which is really sad. But I have a feeling it could have been people you thought were friends. Let's pull an angel number message for you and wrap it up. A good reading, by the way. Champion of a cause, it says. Brave, determined. And that is definitely the King of Swords. Disciplined and determined. So is the King of Wands, though, too. Like, they're not going to let anything get in the way. And if there is obstacles, they fight them off. Or they run them down. They'll just go right through them. So, very likely. And then you got the lucky number with that 7 on the Forked Road. And then you have 777. Ooh, and 555. Two really strong, powerful angel numbers. 777, your purpose flows from within you. And everything that is unfolding or revealing is being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. And 555, a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. Yeah, So that's what I have for you. I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye.